Waiting for the signal. So I'm going to tell you a story today. I'm waiting for people to join. Very good morning. I'm going to tell you people a story today. I'm sharing a story today. I'll be sharing a story today. I'll just wait for people to join and then I'll share a story today. These are the heritage yellow cabs, but I think they should be banned completely because they emit so much of black smoke. Immediately they should be banned. What will happen to them, I don't know, but then they should be banned. First, you have to think of the environment, and the government has to think about it. The yellow taxis should be banned. Hi there to the one person who has joined. This is a Office Commute Live. My name is Pooja, host of the channel The Nomadic Banker. And this is the Live on Drive series, the Office Commute Live. Today I forgot to put on the bindi. I did not forget. I remembered, but then I, didn't have the time to go back to that room where the bindis are kept and then apply. I should keep some in my bag, I guess. It changes the way, the face looks. So today I was going to tell you a story. So since there is only one person, so I think I should start. Hi there. Hi to everybody who has joined the live. My name is Pooja and I am a banker by profession and I'm currently headed to my office. So this is the Office Commute Live on Drive series, wherein I start this live where we can all join in to have any conversation which is heartfelt, respectful and non-judgmental. So today I'm going to share one story, just my story, just a random story, nothing extraordinary. So a new tenant has shifted in the flat above me. So they are creating a lot of ruckus, a lot of noise. Okay, means they've shifted on the 1st of this month and yesterday was the 19th. So from 19 days they're shifting only. They are creating holes in the wall, probably because I didn't see what they're doing, but I'm hearing what they're doing. There's a lot of sound, drilling sound, then things are falling, something is off. Okay, so for the last 17-18 days this is happening. It's very disturbing, and this is a place where all respectable people. This flat, I've stayed in many places, but this flat is very good in many terms. The people are good, they are educated, they're literate, they have a sense of what to say, respect for others and for their own privacy. But these people who have come, they are different. They definitely don't understand anything and they are creating a lot of confusion. So the story is not about what they are doing above us, on top of us, what problems they are creating. The story is not about it. The story is about, now what should we do? Should we go? Please, I've given you the scenario, right? Please let me know in the comment section. What should I do? We stay just below them, beneath them, floor wise. So we are having a problem. So my query is, what should I do? What would you have done? Would you have approached that family? And it was in the middle of the night, when I saw, I didn't see, but then I guess it was around after 12 o'clock only. After 12 o'clock only. Okay, this sound and everything that was coming, it was after 12 o'clock only. Just give me a minute. If I can make this signal, I'll make it. and then I'll come back to the scenario discussion. So it's becoming more of a scenario discussion, right? And not a chat anymore. So it's a chat only. I'm just giving you a scenario to know what would you have done. Okay, and try to share as much as I can, because while driving my entire focus is on driving, so I may keep forgetting. Hi friends, hi to everybody who has joined the live. So these people are creating, I was telling a story, a scenario where people above us have shifted. It was empty for so long. Now new tenants have come and they are creating a lot of noise in the night. So what should be done? And this is not for one day. They have shifted from the beginning of this month. So the noise is coming for the last 15-16 days or more than that. For as many days they have shifted, they're making this noise. So initially I thought fine, okay, they have just shifted, it will take time. But yesterday was the 19th of the month and still in the middle of the night, like around after 12 o'clock, okay, I'm coming into the exact time, but this is what is happening. So what should be done? Should we go and tell them that you are creating a problem for us, or should we just keep quiet? When I'm giving you this question, even I'm feeling stupid, because of course they should be told, right? But what is your take on it? Please let me know. What is your take on it? Should they be informed that they are creating a problem, or should we just keep quiet? Just keep lips shut. Please let me know in the chats what is your take on the scenario. I'll give you 30 seconds and then, sorry, excuse me for that, I'll tell you what I did and why I'm discussing this. It's a very normal scenario, but then why am I even discussing it? Because it's not normal for a person like me. Why, I will tell you that also, why it is not normal for a person like me. So I guess 30 seconds is up. I didn't check, I didn't put up a timer or anything. So anyways, so it's a signal so we can talk properly. Hi to every new people who is joining the live. My name is Pooja and I was just discussing a scenario that a person has shifted, a new family, a new tenant has shifted on top of us and on the top floor. So, and they're creating a lot of noise in the night. Okay, so what should be done? Should we just keep quiet or inform them? So, and why is this is a very important scenario for me, for a person like me. So I am basically an ambivert. Ambivert means a person who talks only when they are comfortable talking to a person. So that means I'm an introvert most of the time. Okay, so you'll say, how are you conducting the chats? I'm conducting the chats because I cannot see who is joining, right? I cannot see the face. So I'm comfortable and I see myself only in the screen, in the mobile screen, and so I keep talking. Maybe if I see your faces, then probably, maybe I will stop talking. I don't know. So I'm talking because I'm seeing myself and it's like talking to myself. So I'm basically an ambivert. So in this kind of a situation, when people above is creating a noise for the last 16-17 days continuously, and I'm quiet, I didn't go and tell them anything. But yesterday at 12:45 a.m., that is 15 minutes to 1 o'clock in the night, I went. I forgot my bindi, by the way. I am looking very odd today. And I don't have any extra bindis in the bag also. So sorry for deviating from the topic. So I went and I told them at 12:45 a.m. Okay, that what are you doing? Like, guys, other people are also, it's not a, like people are occupying the floors below. So have some respect for their privacy also. They need to sleep. It's 15 minutes to 1 in the night or in the morning, whatever you say. 12:45 a.m. and everybody has to get up in the morning. So the excuse of that lady was that no, my husband comes back late, so after that we start like this shifting work, and that drags out till 1 o'clock, 1:30. What kind of, I don't know, miss, rubbish is that? So it, and the flat which we stay in, for your kind information about the other people who stays in this apartment, they're all very literate, from well-to-do families and from good backgrounds and respecting themselves and others' privacy. So that's the kind of environment this flat has. But this particular family, they have turned up on the beginning of this month and they're creating a lot of noise. So finally, after waiting for 18 days, yesterday, I mustered the courage. Means it takes courage for a person like me, right? Because I don't talk much. Like in office now, 9.5 hours, 10 hours, whatever hours I sit, 9 to 10 hours, whatever hours I sit, I don't talk. Can you imagine it? That's why I talk during this commute. And in that also people are having problem. Anyways, so, but I understand that they are showing concern that why should I talk during driving. Whereas it is completely fine if they put the mobile here and talk. But anyways, fine, forget it. I'm not going into all that kind of things. So I mustered the courage. I tried sleeping even through the noise like every other day. But finally I mustered the courage. And I went and I knocked on their door. I knocked. I did not press the bell. Mind it. Because it was so late in the night. I thought maybe they have children or something. Maybe the children are asleep. So let me not disturb. Etiquettes, you know. Crap of etiquettes which is of no use in real life. I knocked 10 times. I knocked. Finally, that lady opened and told me that okay, we'll take care, but like my husband comes late and that's why we do the work at night, non-calendly. So that's fine. Means like as if this is what is expected, you know. Why not? We will do it in the night. So I'm telling a story. See, and there is nobody in the live. And I also asked for your views and nobody said anything. That what would you have done? So for me it was very difficult because I was, you know, like pushing myself to the limit. I had pushed myself to the limit of waiting for 18 days, and then on the 19th day I went and told them that it is unacceptable what they are doing. It is unacceptable. So this is the story. And the story is even more interesting because I am an ambivert. For an extrovert, maybe they would have taken action on the day 2 or day 3 itself. But being an ambivert, that is who is an introvert most of the time, I mustered all my courage, you know, to go up and tell them. It's not that I'm scared of the situation. I'm just scared of talking to people and bringing unrest to myself. That is all. It's not that I'm scared of talking of the situation. Okay, I know how to handle situations, but this is my condition. And like I belong to a family, means I've been raised by parents, grandparents mainly, and my mother. No father in picture. So I've been raised by very gentle parents. My grandfather is a disciplinarian. I hope I got the pronunciation correct. Disciplinarian, yeah. So I'm waiting in the signal, by the way. That is, I'm looking at the screen. So my grandfather is a disciplinarian and raised by grandparents. So I'll share that story another day. So it was basically I stayed at home, but it was a home hostel basically. You have to eat your lunch and dinner and breakfast, everything on time, sleep on time, just like a hostel. So I'm getting my, what to say, my English grammar is going wrong at some points. So anyway, so this is the scenario. And then of course I'm an ambivert, as I am telling you. So I took a lot of courage, you know, excuse me for sneezing, to go up and talk to them, tell them. So it's not that I'm scared of people. I'm not scared of the situation, by the way, mind it. I'm just scared of talking to people. And I work in an organization, in a bank. Can you believe it? With customer service is of paramount importance. And I've worked here for 17 years, where I've been abused, you know, by the customers, by the seniors. Okay, but I've kept quiet, mostly. I don't know how the model of this sharing this story is that, means how difficult it is for people like me, for ambiverts, for introverts. It's even more difficult to survive in these kind of scenarios. We have to stand up for ourselves. Nobody is going to come and talk for you, right? That's not possible, that every time something happens and somebody will come and talk. on your behalf, like a defense lawyer. Then you have to keep a defense lawyer on the payroll. So this was the scenario, and I think this is going to be a problem for the next few months, coming months, I won't say months, few days, coming days. This is going to be a problem, these people on top, because they didn't listen. Even after I went, knocked and told them, even after that they continued their hammering. You know, they were making loud noises, hammering on. Just give me a moment. I'll just take this risky diversion, and then yeah, I'm back on the chat. So very difficult, I'll tell you, for being a woman and then again being an ambivert. I don't know, seriously, I don't know how I survived 17 years in this organization where, you know, people, there is cutthroat competition, definitely. It's a PSU, but still there is cutthroat competition, and people are very mean, very mean, very mean. I think it's everywhere. Mean people are everywhere. So for a person like me, I belong to a monastery. I don't belong to this kind of working scenarios, but I have survived. So the moral of the story is that though with the kind of upbringing I have, I'm an outright person. Whenever I say, I speak my mind. Whenever I say, okay, and otherwise I don't speak. So that is of course not something which everybody will comes right, connecting. We were reconnecting. So everybody loves sugar-coated words. मिष्टी मिष्टी बातें बोलबे, नाकामो कोड़बे, है ना? Like सब लोग को वही पसंद है कि मीठा मीठा बोलेगा या बोलेगी, नाकामी करेगी. What do you call नाकामी in Hindi? I don't know. So you know, nautanki karegi. All those things people like, but I can't do that. So definitely, I won't say I have a lot of haters, but then yes, people don't like this kind of people where you are honest and you speak your mind. No, that's not welcome. And then you are a woman and you are an ambivert, so it's hell. But you know, like there are actually, in reality I'm saying, not a human guardian angel, but actually some guardian angel must be, you know, like guiding me, and that is why I was able to survive these 17 years in this ruthless industry, and I have to survive a few more years. So just wish me luck, because money is of paramount importance, and that is why we have to go to office, right? Because money is important. So going to office is also important because it pays your money, the salary, the money. So just wish me luck that I have survived 17 years, and I should be able to survive other, I don't know how many years, to save up enough and leave the job. So I guess I should end the live here, isn't it? And it was really nice chatting. I don't know how many of you listened, but even if one person listened to it, that's a big achievement, because that means I was not talking to myself, and I mustered the courage to send out a story to the world, where so many people joined and listened. So 4 people has joined. Hi to those 4 people. My name is Pooja. I'm a banker by profession, and name of the channel is The Nomadic Banker. And currently I'm headed to my office. So this is the office commute series, and today is going to be the last day of the office commute series for this week, because tomorrow I'll not have the car, so no live on drive office commute series. Maybe if I take a cab, then I can do it a live from the back seat, but it is not the same fun as doing a live while you are in the pilot's seat, right? So but still I'll try and do a live if possible tomorrow. Otherwise, officially it is the last office commute live on drive series for this week. And tomorrow is Friday, and day after that is Saturday, and then Sunday. So those are holidays. So that's about it. And I shared a story today to any new person who joined about like a new tenant who's come up on the floor above us, and the tenant is creating a lot of sound, hammering sound, noises and everything. Pardon me. People's mindset need to change. First of all, now what needs to be taught is like women needs to be made literate at up to a certain point. Only then a literate mother can give birth to literate children. Okay, that's very important. I think means literacy for the women. So I seriously believe that a literate mother can, like actually give birth to literate children. Give birth in the sense, I don't mean giving birth from their womb, but once they are born, they can be made literate with their literate thoughts. Please share your views. Though I'm going to another live, maybe tomorrow. There is no live. So the next day when I conduct a live, maybe if you remember this topic, that literate mothers can give birth to literate child. I think this is not even a debate. It is absolute truth. But still we can talk about it. And I'll also share some instances from the my childhood time. Because as I mentioned that I stayed at home only with my grandparents and my mother, but it was a home hostel. All rules like the hostel only. Breakfast this time, dinner this time, lunch, and this has made what I am today. What all this is going on now, like you have to what is it called, intermittent fasting, and you have to finish your dinner like early, within 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So all this used to be at our home 30-40 years back. Just think about it. Means I was taught, and before that my grandparents also did that thing before even I was born. So you can understand, right? So I'm thankful that I was born to this family. So I'm almost on time. Means I am on time. It's not that I'm almost on time. I'm before time. I have time to park my car. So I forgot my bindi today. So I sincerely wish that yellow cabs will be banned. I sincerely wish that. because the way they pollute, means emit a lot of black smoke, that is not good. It needs to be addressed. Either you revamp these yellow cabs, or you just completely stop plying them on the roads. So I am at office, and bye.